stopped at the 18. The Huskies offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has...
And down he goes back at the 3.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Colorado State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Punch it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. From the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, heading to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good blocking, good running, pick up of 6 out to the 30. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year.
Wide open spaces. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. He's up to 47 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. Williams will pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like the running back's fake formation. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior? To have back.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Rams decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Williams looking for a man. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Lost to throw on first down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Fires to the big fella.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Turning on the Jets. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Going for 6. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He now has 56 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Turning it on! He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Washington right back to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Williams will pass. That's caught. It's Evans. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Got it inside the 15. Finds a crease at the 20. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the catch down the right side. It's a running room at the 20. Touchdown, Colorado State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out fast. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Washington wants to go quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off play action on first down. downfield. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got it in the middle. It's Boston. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but it looks as if they'll go for it. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Quick completion on the out.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Williams looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. From the gun, looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Washington. What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. He's got it. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Winfield. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Corner's going to give them room. To the air on 1st down. The short hands. It's Winfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. His drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Janging on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Hunt is on its way. Holds it in and looking upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Going downfield for the big play. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Got his man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Huskies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Sets up the screen. Looking for room at the 25. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. New set of downs after the completion. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. While will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He wants to throw it again. Complete in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Rams are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rams!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. The give to the tailback. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On the run, it's Washington. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Quick handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the score.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Fowler DeColosi. And the pressure gets there. And down down he goes at the 18.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's Winfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Colorado State!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
It's a seam wide open! And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Williams will pass. There's the pressure. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Washington sends out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need more. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Flying down the right side. The tap. Touchdown, Huskies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up here.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. To the air, it's Bullock. Caught over the middle, it's Winfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just keep slinging it. Here's the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Colorado State!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do that,
he's loose. Wide open spaces. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
There's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing over.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. After run, now throw. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Colorado State. Once he got some room, it was over. And the extra point is good.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. The Huskies are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. He waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing.